Can. It shows me it didn't start until 10 seconds into the video. What the hell is that? Alright, probably hear some of the dogs barking in the background. After speaking with Gambler and Pandora's Box and other people, how then do I talk to a Protestant? How is that possible? It's a different language. It's a different world. And I say we're closer to the Hindus and the Buddhists than we are the Protestants, but we're just as far away from the Buddhists and the Hindus as we are the Protestants. Also, to be a Protestant is to have so many dogmas in place. You already have to have all these dogmas. Bible is the Word of God. John 1:1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Christ is the Word. I know James at Pandora's Box doesn't like logos being translated into Word, but John 1:1 is the thing I always use against the Protestants. Christ is the Word. He is the Word of God, not the Bible. Bible means library. And the Protestants, with all their craziness, I think the best thing is the video that I have on Frank Schaeffer speaking. I think that's the best thing, where they're going to try to bring him to Gnosticism or anything else. You got to do that first, because I think if some Protestants were to hear some stuff James at Pandora's Box was saying, they'd be straight up become atheists, because they think he's arguing for atheism. I've actually run into a couple people that think he's arguing for atheism. Now, we may not like the way people say things, or people might be too harsh or this or that. My interest is in the ideas, in the concepts. If somebody's being an ass, I call them out on it. Now, I'm not in this case. I'm not talking about anybody who I make videos back on. Well, I'm not talking about Gambler or James at Pandora's Box or XCS3 or any of those people. I'm talking about people like DS Paladin, who are just liars. Or Jiro2, who's just an effing idiot who, when he says something and I repeat it and say that's wrong, but you didn't talk about the whole video. It doesn't matter. The one sentence you said was so wrong. Oh, but you, and then they keep putting up foul things on my chat on my video, and I remove one of them, and then he claims that I blocked him. And I said I didn't, and then he puts up a bunch of other trash, so I block him, and then he goes, "Oh, I blocked him first." I don't care. But the Protestants, it seems like they're unreachable. I think this is why our reader had Cantor at not reader, sorry, Cantor at the old Holy Transfiguration. It was right. Orthodoxy is America's best kept secret. Are these Christians, my brothers and sisters, are the Protestants? I ask myself that all. I don't have an answer. Hopefully yes, but hopefully no. I mean, I look at the Methodist Church across the street and I wonder. I mean, if I even try talking to them about something, it's like I've got horns growing out of my head. That's the way they look at me. Or if I question, well, that book wasn't written by so and so. You're another one of those New Age or atheists who's the brainwashing that goes into Protestantism. Protestants have more concrete dogmas than anybody else, because there's already so much assumed before you can even become a Christian. That's why when I hear people say, "Oh, I was the most devout Christian, I was the most devout evangelical, I was the most devout speaking in tongues," nothing to do with Christianity. What you just said, worshiping the Bible and proof texting and doing all your weird stuff. Because it's not a path. Christianity is not a path. It's just a rule. It's just an authority that weighs on your life, do's and don'ts. Creepy. I don't know. I don't bash bash Protestantism. And I hope the people will be loosed from their chains at some point. And hopefully some of my videos do that. And actually, I don't want to break my arm, pat myself on the back, but there are people who come to me and says, because of your videos, now I'm interested in Orthodoxy and I'm about to be chrismated. Or not chrismated, become a catechumen. So people may hate my videos, but if I can reach one person, which I think I've already reached 3, then it's all worth it. It makes for a better world to bring people out of Protestantism. It really does.